Hideo Suzuki is a struggling manga artist, living an uninspired and mundane life. He visits his girlfriend, unaware that she has already been infected by ZQN, a virus that turns people into zombie-like creatures. Teko, his girlfriend, becomes one of the first victims of the ZQN virus. She attacks Hideo in a fit of uncontrollable rage, forcing him to kill her in self-defense. Shocked and traumatized, Hideo grabs his prized possession, a licensed shotgun, and tries to get out of the city as the outbreak spirals out of control. Hideo witnesses the city in chaos, with most people still unaware of what is actually happening, allowing the virus to spread rapidly. While fleeing, Hideo encounters Hiromi, a high school girl trying to survive on her own. Hideo wakes up a cab driver so they can escape the city. They also end up sharing the ride with a white-collar worker. As the cab moves through the city, the man begins sweating and acting agitated. Hideo soon realizes he's infected with the ZQN virus. The infected man bites the driver's arm. Hideo and Hiromi immediately move to push him out of the cab. They manage to throw the zombie out of the car, but the driver begins to turn and loses control of the cab, forcing them to flee on foot. Hideo and Hiromi find an old temple to rest for the night. In the morning, Hideo notices a bite mark on Hiromi's neck. Scared, Hideo asks what happened, and she explains that she was bitten but hasn't fully transformed into a ZQB zombie. Instead, she transforms into a unique hybrid with enhanced physical abilities while retaining her human consciousness. The two decide to stay together. After weeks of traveling in the forest, Hideo and Hiromi come across a shopping mall. Hideo quickly searches for supplies and clothes they can use. While looking around, a zombie attacks him. Luckily, one of the refugees in the mall comes to his aid. To survive, Hideo decides to join the group and meets their leader, Yura. He enforces strict rules to maintain order, but tensions among the survivors grow. The mall offers a false sense of security, as the group is constantly on edge due to the ZQN outside and internal power struggles within. While on the roof of the mall, Hiromi notices that some of the infected are repeating the same actions over and over again. One of the refugees explains that somehow, the zombies retain memories of the things they loved to do when they were still alive. The next day, the group decided to go to the food storage in the basement of the mall to gather some food because they were running low on supplies. Yura asked Hideo to hand over his gun. Hesitant at first, Hideo eventually complied after Yura warned him that something bad would happen to Hiromi if he didn't cooperate. One of Yura's subordinates, named Sango, betrayed him and took the gun. Acting as the new leader of the group, he ordered Yura to lead the way to the mall's basement, where the food storage was located. While exploring the dark basement, Yura managed to escape, leaving the others behind to find the storage on their own. Suddenly, the electricity came back on, and they found the location of the food storage. The team quickly moved to gather as much as they could carry. A few moments later, loud music started playing, attracting the attention of the zombies in the area. Meanwhile, one of the ZQN with enhanced physical abilities breached the shelter, turning everyone else into zombies. The only survivors were Hiromi and Nurse Yabu. The two found their way to the mall's underground parking lot, unexpectedly meeting Yura there. He told them that he had found a car that they could use to get out of the mall. While walking, Yabu saw blood dripping on Yura's arm. He fully transformed into a ZQN zombie and attacked them. She ran as fast as she could, desperate to escape his grasp, just as Yura closed in on her. Hideo, armed with a shotgun, appeared out of nowhere. With steady aim, he fired, blowing Yura's head off and saving them just in time. As they regroup, a horde of zombies suddenly appears, surrounding them on all sides. With no way to escape, they have no choice but to fight for their lives. One by one, the zombies fall. Despite killing many, the group suffers losses as some are overwhelmed in the battle. Hideo, nearly out of ammo and drained of strength, musters everything he has to wipe out the ZQN. Just as he starts to believe it's finally over, the zombie with enhanced physical abilities appears. With his last bullet, Hideo fired at the zombie's head but failed to take it down. As the creature turned its focus to Hiromi and Yabu, desperation overtook him. Out of ammo and with no other options, Hideo charged forward, unleashing all his strength as he smashed its head with his shotgun to defeat it.